just words, but hearts that see the beauty in our unity. So here's to waves and skies so blue,
I feel like I'm winning.
to friendship strong and moments new. With gratitude we say goodbye, but keep this joy as time goes by. From every port to every shore, we found a world worth living for. Not just words, but hearts that see the beauty in our unity. So here's to waves and skies so blue, to friendship strong and moments new. With gratitude we say goodbye, but keep this joy as time goes by.
Good job! You got second place!
You're strong for others, always holding the line. But who's there for you when it's your time? So much burden weighing on your soul. You deserve the time and space to feel whole. Take the time you need to reset and find peace. Your family supports, your love never cease. Know that I'm here, whatever you need. For now I give space, let your heart be free. You shine so brightly, lighting others' way. But now it's time for you to take a break from the fray. Rest and recover, regain your strength. You've given so much, now go to any length. Take the time you need to reset and find peace. Your family supports, your love never cease. Know that I'm here, whatever you need. For now I give space, let your heart be free. You're an amazing human, deserving of care. Too much burden, it's not always fair. We can't change the world, but I'll send love your way. Encouragement and reminders for you to rest today. Take the time you need to reset and find peace. Family supports, your love never cease. Know that I'm here, whatever you need. For now I give space, let your heart be free. You've been so strong, but it's okay to slow down.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
So rest and recover, let your soul unwind. I'm here for you with love that's kind. So rest and recover, let your soul unwind. I'm here for you with love that's kind. You're the sunrise after a stormy night, a lantern glowing soft and bright. Through the twists and turns of life's cascade, your love and light have never strayed. Like a porch where creatures roam and play, you bring warmth to every day. In unhinged chats and laughter's call, you're the steady ground beneath it all. With grateful hearts we gather here, through virtual streams or voices near. A tapestry of kindness, but together strong we stand as one. Like rivers flowing to the endless sea, your friendship means the world to me. In victories we cheer and rise, in struggles you're the hand that tries. Each word you share a spark of flame, a beacon through the dark remains. Your strength a bridge, your smile a song, together's where we all belong. With grateful hearts we gather here, through virtual streams or voices near. A tapestry of kindness, but together strong we stand as one. You're the stars that guide my night, a moonbeam dancing pure delight. In the garden of life, you're the sweetest bloom, chasing shadows from the room. So here's to you, my dearest friends, for love and laughter that never ends. In porch lights glow or twitches stream, you're the heart behind the dream. With grateful
This system is rigged!
hearts we gather here, through virtual streams or voices near. A tapestry of kindness, but together strong we stand as one. You're the stars that guide my night, the stars that guide my night. A moonbeam dancing pure delight. In the garden of life, you're the sweetest bloom, chasing shadows from the room, the room.
The light flickers on, the mic is set, a cozy little corner of the internet. Chats rolling in, the besties arrive with warm hellos and sleepy I just woke up vibes. Here we stitch the moments bright, threads of laughter woven tight. Every message, every cheer feels like home. I'm safe right here. You are my streaming sanctuary, a place where kindness grows. Through every game and crafted square, your light is all I know. wouldn't be here without you.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi, my friendos. Oh, I had a little lag on my screen there for a second. Hello. I'm in scroll, but DJ, hello. It's good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're well. And I hope my captions down here work appropriately for you. Let me scroll up and see what's going on so I can say hi to everybody. Asuna, congrats on being first. Again, you're getting real quick at that. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to our chaotic Stardew Sanctuary. Tuesday's stream was pure magic. From Asuna's epic 10-time first place streak to those hilarious max speed clips that had Miss Penguin and Rainbow Zombie frantically capturing every wee moment. Our community showed incredible heart supporting each other through Cody's health journey, Planty's exam stress, Toots challenges, while Hethwin brought us that perfect 10-viewer raid energy. Thanks to every lurker, chatter, sub, and supporter who made Tuesday unforgettable. And shout out to Kinley the Cryptid for welcoming our Starshine squad. Now it's Friday night and chat's back in control. No, we're not doing Stardew. I forgot to change my title and so Frosty's really confused. We're not doing Stardew. But you can check out Tuesday's clips on YouTube. Hello. Let's see. Thank you for sticking through the ads. Hentaya is second to arrive. Welcome in, my love. And you have a cozy companion of a fluffy white... Uh-oh, my captions are broken. And my keyboard is being dumb. All of that typing, I typed properly. My keyboard is skipping letters, and I don't know why. Okay. Okay, I think my on-screen captions are working again. Wow, my wireless keyboard is being dumb. Anyway, I'm not fully in scroll yet, or I'm not fully through scroll yet. Let me get back in here. Fluffy white Arctic hair for Hentaya. Rainbow, I heard your sound alert go off, and you have fluffy black and white female snares. Penguin, a penguin. We love when penguins are in the chat. Thank you for spreading the love. I will catch up on chat just a second. Ad break went. Star search happened. Congrats to everybody who won some stars. Rip my stars. Miss Penguin, you have an energetic dark blue male kraken with giant tentacles. Let's see. Rainbow snacks are carrot sticks on the table to share with all of our virtual cozy companions. Thank you, Specklebot, for the reminder of self-care needs. I appreciate that. We have some dates on the snack table. Almonds. I traded my coffee for Miss Penguin since she has a nut allergy. I have Rainbow with the over 900 caffeinated so far. And I'm a little still unwell. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm very sinusy still, but I feel a lot better. I actually did really good at work today. Didn't regret going to work at all. Hot cocoa's been ordered 69 times. Nice. Cece is here. Welcome on in. And DJ, it's so good to see you. DJ is somebody we've known forever through World of Warcraft. That's Dana J. Dorado. Fondly known as DJ. Long time friend. We've met IRL, and she's a sweet bean, and we love her. And I'm so glad you're here hanging out. Hentai tells me your sound is not working properly, so you're relying on the captions. I hope they work properly for you. Tiger, your cozy companion is a brown, dense-coated brown tabby female Siberian cat with a white mark on her forehead. Oh, cute. And your quote of the day is dream big and dare to fail. Norman Vaughn said that. 690% unhinged. Tiger's doing okay. Happy Friday, Cece. Happy Friday, everyone. With all this unhinged energy and caffeine, are we crafting or gaming today? Let's just chill, vibe, and figure it out together. I did do a Discord poll. Your back is feeling a bit better. Good to hear. I woke up the other day. I coughed so hard that the muscle under the shoulder blade got pinched and was hurting real bad yesterday. So I'm really glad I did cancel because I was struggling. Ooh, pepperoni sounds lovely. Took an Epsom salt bath. That helped a lot. Good. This song is gonna get stuck in my streaming sanctuary. That's my current favorite intro song. I love that one. And we miss you too, DJ. A lot. Cece, your pet is a dragon. A Stormbringer Thunderclaw crackling with electricity. It commands the power of storms. Congratulations. But yes, do ignore the Frosty Tools retweet thing because I didn't tweet today. I posted in Discords, that's about it. Isaac's a bit upset, so another child pushed him over. Oh, rude! Oh, poor Isaac.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Hepwin's here, my bestie, my IRL bestie. Yeah, I was surprised. I went live early. I said I was gonna go about 6, and I went like at 5:40 or so. But Hethwin is my IRL bestie. Lives about 15-20 minutes away from me. Ooh, I was thinking about you last night because I was going through a bin that I found upstairs that had some cute things in it. Because I needed to make room on my table for when my dragon gets here from Zakayla. And I made sure my Bahamas painted fan is here, but I found my Dragon Con dragon. This is the cult favorite Marriott carpet pattern that people have been turning into clothes and toys. I've painted the pattern. I have 2 skirts and a dress with the pattern, a shirt. I've sewn bags. Somebody was making these a few years back and I bought one. And I forgot where I had put him. And look at him. He's sewn. He's hand sewn. And very well stuffed. But look at him. I thought, I gotta put this out. I need Hethwin to see this. Hethwin loves dragons probably more than I love dragons. This is dragons. He's a little derpy and I love him. He's so cute. I miss Dragon Con. But we stopped going to Dragon Con because they were closed. They didn't have it in 2020. It was virtual only. And then 2021, it was diminished capacity because of COVID. Now it's back to full blown, but now people are really crazy there. And we started going to the Star Trek cruise. So that kind of took up our convention going money. So I still have them and I still love Dragon Con and we'll get back there someday. But look at him, he's so cute. So I made sure that I put my dragon out here. I moved my yarn bin. And so he's here. I have an Enderman here as well. I have a Minecraft Enderman. Don't look directly at him. He'll come at you. Whoop! 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 But he's sitting in my yarn bowl. And the dragon is sitting on top of my yarn bowl. They're cuddling. So yeah. I also came across some yarn that I didn't even know I had that somebody gifted me years ago. Look at how pretty this yarn is. I might have to hand this over to Hethwin for socks because it's sock weight, or fingering weight, I should say. And it's got like 400 something yards. Approximately 420 yards. Kramer, sterling, silk, and silver. It's so pretty. Look at that. So I may be giving that to Hethwin because it's meant to be socks and I don't do socks. But I also came across this one, which is a very soft shimmery, but this is more of a DK weight. I can work with DK weight. So I don't know what I want to make with this. It doesn't have a label. I don't know what the fiber content is, and I don't know the yardage. And I don't know how to figure out yardage without one of those things that you roll it through when you wind it into a ball. So I don't know the yardage, but it's so pretty. It's like a violet, a very pretty violet color. And it's very soft. I feel like it's got some silk in it. It might. I'm probably bringing that to Hethwin, and I'm gonna do something with that on my own. I could do a cowl. I could do, there's a way you could find weight and yardage. I did compare it to other DK, and it feels like it's a DK, and I know how to do the wraps per inch, but I don't know how to do yardage. So I may need your advice on figuring out how many yards of yarn there is so that I know what I'm working with and I can find a pattern. Or I could just do another stockinette shawl like the one I'm doing in the stripes. But it's so soft. I love it. This one is, what does it say it is? Superwash merino, silk, nylon, and silver. So yeah, I want to figure out yardage on this so I can work with it. This would be super pretty for that sweater I want to make. But this is all I have, and this is not going to make me a sweater. You would guess around 250 yards. Okay. So that'd be enough for like a little scarf or a little shawlette or a cowl. Or a hat. Ooh. Or DK socks. That'd be enough for DK socks. I guess, because it's DK. So it wouldn't use as much as yardage as this because it would use a larger needle, so the stitches would be larger. So that stands to reason. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of set this there because it's so pretty and it should just be seen. It should always be seen because it's so pretty. And I have no idea what brand it is. It was in a box. And I'm like, what's in this box? It's from one of those swaps I did like 10, 15 years ago on Ravelry. I was gonna say, where did my music go? I had my ears out, so. Okay, so I'm currently in Just Chatting because I had no idea what I wanted to do today. So I did put a poll up in Discord. Oh, and I forgot to tag. Did my bot not say Speckle goes live? How dare. Okay, my webhook didn't work for some reason. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'll just post that there. There we go. Let me close. Oh, actually, I opened this up. I put it in stream chat and suggestions in the Discord. Ear warmers like the headband type. Yeah, I could do something like that too. Let's see. So I put up knit shawl, crochet blanket, crochet squares, and forget crafting, play a game. But I completely forgot I had mentioned maybe starting one of the kits. So we can do a little poll now and see what we want to do. I can... Should we craft? We're gonna first decide, are we crafting or gaming? And then you can use additional votes. The poll will run for 5 minutes. And then once one of those two things is chosen, we'll do another poll. So there is a poll going on. If you would so choose to vote on it. I brought several of my crafts. All the polls. We'll do all the polls. Originally, I was planning on doing a Saturday stream, but then I'm like, you know, if I do a Saturday stream, I'm gonna be a bit anxious because I gotta do my last minute packing because I leave at dark 30 in the morning on Sunday for my trip. And then Hethwin is doing her donathon for her St. Jude stream. It's the last day of it, and I'd really rather let Saturday be for that. So we're streaming tonight until I'm either too tired or too hungry or too done. Hi, Grandma. Still unable to stay active in any chats. Why is that? Is it because you're busy, or is it because you're having internet issues like you were the other day? This is my doily vest progress. So I figure while we're doing the poll, I can show you the crafts I've started working on, or I've been working on. So this is my doily vest. So it will, let me see if I can do this, try it on for you without pulling my stitches out. Let me see. It's not fully to the size it should be yet. But this is sort of how it's gonna look. Ooh. And then the round part will go all the way around, and it's gonna get bigger so that it will come to the middle. Let me see if I can move my chair so you can see it better. There we go. Oh, that's better. You sort of see it. And then it will drape down. And it's really hard to see because of my tie-dye shirt. But that's how it's gonna look. But I want it to be like down here, and I want the lapels to come all the way out. So that's how it's looking right now. Sort of hippy-dippy, which is something I like. That chaos is far too low. Alterix, did you tell me why you can't stay active in chats? Are you having internet issues, or are you just distracted? Because distractions are valid. Ooh, you have a hippogriff with an eagle's head? Amazing. But yeah, we are on... So we just finished this brown color on one skein, and now we're going to finish it on the second skein. And then that's going to feed into this periwinkle gray blue. And then I'm going to use all of it from this skein and then go to the other one, or all of it from that one, then come to this one. Then work this yarn until I get to this teal, use up the teal, then use the teal on the other one. So I think between two balls of yarn, there will be plenty to make it the size I want. So that's the goal for that. Ooh, beef jerky. I love beef jerky. I'm sure some of the pets do, and I'm sure some of the people do. So that's one craft. Oh, my backdrop is getting all kinds of crinkly and weird. And I hate it. It's probably gonna one day fall down. Because it is very janky. My backdrop is very, very janky, and my camera is off a bit. So let me fix my camera. Did I move my camera by accident? Is that part of the problem? There. Sort of. Sort of. Hang on, let me scroll over here. Yikes. Wow. That went wonky real quick. Welcome to my world. Wow. Okay, let's try a different zoom here. Not liking it very much. So weird, my whole zoom. Crafting! Okay. My camera is all kinds of wonky, I don't like it. I guess that'll do. The other one I have is a crochet blanket. I guess that'll do. You can see part of my camera over here. Let me move it. I have a crochet blanket that I started working on. And this I started last year. And I'm at the end of the first cake of yarn, and then I'm gonna move into this one. The colorway is the same name, but this has more pink and white, whereas this one had way more blue and purple. But this is a crochet blanket.
Markdown stickers catch my eye. Oh, I'm weak, I can't deny that perfect shade, that shimmer bright. Guess I'll need it, feels so right. Pom-poms, buttons, beads.
I have not worked on this very much in the last couple of months because I've been looking at all the other crafts. So our options for crafts so far: doily vest, which is really chain 3 single crochet, chain 3 single crochet. This one is a little more intricate. It's a pattern off of Yarnspirations that is free, and I will happily share whatever pattern of whatever project we do. My other option for crochet are my squares that I was working on. Oh, why is my scroll paused? Oh, you're out of the house right now. That makes sense. That you showed up at all, it means the world to me, Altarix. 888 caffeinated. That's sort of an angel number right there. So we did a stream where I worked on the circles for my squares, and they're all gonna look like this. I need to do another layer around them, but what I would do if we work on them tonight is get all of them to have these 2 rows, the gray tweed and then the black, because I have a total of 22 to do. So we could work on that. So this is the option for squares. We did a lot of these circles when I worked on them on stream. So I have all of my circles. Each circle is a different color, and then they're going to be crocheted into these squares. Max! Yay! They did their 12-hour stream and hit their $200 goal. That's amazing. I missed it because I was working. I think I noticed that they were live like right when I got home, but I had to do all my post-work stuff. Craft number 4 for a potential is my knitted shawl that I'm working on. I'm working on this knitted, called a Chastain Park shawl. It's super easy, super simple. It's a stockinette stitch using this red heart yarn that is surprisingly soft, and I'm just gonna knit it until this yarn is gone. It's eventually gonna have a little lacy edge to it, much like, hang on, much like the one I plan on using for a giveaway if we ever hit 1,000 followers. So it's going to be bigger than this though. This is a shawlette, but it's going to have, I only did this many lacy rows because I ran out of the yarn. And I didn't want to play yarn chicken, but this is the same pattern. This one's going to be given away. I haven't blocked it. I haven't woven in any ends. I haven't done the reinforcement edge right here that I like to do. But it's very pretty and I really love it. Say work on whatever you're in the mood to work on. I don't know what I'm in the mood to work on. Kind of interested in doing the squares. But just to revisit, since I brought up the giveaways, this is going to be my giveaway at 800 followers. And I'm not overly stressing about like follower count or anything like that. Like I used to have a goal every month to hit followers and sub goals. Now I'm just happy when y'all are here. But if we ever get there, I'm going to be giving this away as a follower giveaway. This was my venture back into knitting, and you could wear this in multiple ways. If you're like me and you have a really short neck, you probably don't want to wear it as a cowl, but it works as like a hat, a headband, ear warmers. Yeah. And it's so pretty and it's sparkly. I don't know if you can see the sparkle on there. Yeah, you can. And then the other option is to start a kit. I have kits. So we can work on a yarn project. What do I want to do? I kind of want to do the squares. But I also kind of want to start a kit. And I also kind of want to work on the shawl. The shawl is super easy and relaxing. The crochet blanket is a little monotonous, as is the doily vest. It's one of those that I really just chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. Really, that's it. Even with the wonky camera and all this wild energy, I love it. I need to get me some of the pet crocheting. Like the kits. I got the Hentai got me those at Michael's for my birthday. He got me 4 different kits. 2 of them are sloths, 1 is a dino, and 1 is a cat. So let's see. Yeah, Michael's, they're only like $10. Yeah, the squares and the shawl, they're very, very chill and very soothing, and yeah. Let me get my squares. We can work on squares. This is, I will get the pattern so I can update the crochet link. Let me get my little lap pillow back. Oh my goodness. So what are you all up to? Today I worked at the school. And next week's the last week of school. So all the classes were super chill. Super chill. Like literally we watched movies in almost every class. Played Uno in the last one. Literally did nothing today. But it was fun to hang out with the kids and see the other interpreter, work with the teacher, because I don't get to see them that often. And I mean, they had coverage that they needed, so. Need your paint pens replenished. All right, let me find this pattern. Put my ears back in so I can enjoy some music too. I have. This is called Titan's Wheel. Let me find it. Shh. There it is. You're stuck on the couch with the cat on top. Well, see, you gotta stay. You're required to be a cat pillow. You're just required to do so. Crochet. My pattern today is... Oh, it's already in there. I didn't have to change it. Sweet. And then I can get a picture of it up as well. See, do I still have a picture? No, I don't. I will get a picture. And I'll save this example to my desktop. this time. P1 was nominated for Michigan Musicians Abroad thing. That's amazing. Way to go, P1. Like I had any doubt that he would be successful with pretty much anything he tries, right? That kid, he's great. Okay, let me adjust my camera a bit and get my picture up. Image. Oh, I don't have one. Okay, crochet.
Salutations!
Juliet, hi! Welcome in! How are you? Welcome to a surprise late night stream. Well, not late night, but evening stream. Alright, that is very large. Let's move it. And we will update my stream title. I can't see my typing. Oh no. And change my category to makers. Just got home from Spark and enjoying a hamburger patty. Yum. I made coffee as soon as I got home. I'm probably gonna have a frozen pancake for, I made my keto pancakes. You know, the ones that don't have any flour. I'm probably gonna have one of those for dinner. We need to add crochet and update my stream title. Did it update? It updated. Yay! Alright, can we see my surface here? I worked at the school today, so I'm a little tired from that, but it was actually a really good day. A really good day. Let me get my pattern up. Because I did not print this pattern. So I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. Alright, so now I got all of the circles done. And we're gonna use the tweed. Oh, I didn't want that to open. Excuse. Excuse. I'm gonna tape it because I want it to stay in a center pole ball until I absolutely have to wind it. So I'm gonna tape it. Why is your endocrinologist going to belittle you? They better not belittle you, but that's not how doctors should be treating patients. Maybe a slight scolding, because I get those now and again, but my doctor never ever belittles me. She is very kind in her scolding as well. Well, that is not good bedside manner at all. No, we don't like it. What size am I using for this? I don't even know anymore what I'm doing on this pattern. Okay, it wants me to use an H. So we're gonna use a standard H because I don't want to go try to find my inline hooks. My H, I should have an H in here. That's an I. That's an H. In my beautiful Hello Kitty zipper pouch that husband gave me for my birthday. Yeah, you know, I'd be like, this is not how a doctor should be talking to your patient. So, F off. F off. Alright, so this one is actually, this looks so blue right here. Does this camera make it look more purple? Yes, this camera makes it look more purple. But this makes it look really blue. I don't like that. It's like literally a grape color. What if I change this light to warm? Oh, that's slightly more purple. But it's sort of a weird light. Racist thinks having surgery in Mexico is bad. Probably die soon. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's time for a new doctor. Someone who actually gives a damn. Because, ew. Just, ew. That kind of behavior is horrible. I've fired doctors for less than that. Alright, let me adjust my camera. Apologies if it gets wonky. But it's my flexible arm and it's not positioned proper. Oh. No other doctors in your vicinity? That stinks. I'm sorry, Toots. Bear with me. Camera's being uncooperative. That's horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. I'm sorry that you have to go through that, Toots. Alright, this is making me mad. You'd think that I would, like, get this all situated before stream, right? No. I'm not a pro. There we go. This is gonna have to do, but I think it'll be alright. I just don't like that part of my desk is visible here. It's distracting. Alright, I need glasses. Alright, so I have... did the whole ring. Did all of that. Did all my circles, so I'm scrolling past. Now we're on round 4. Slip stitch yarn into any... like, where's my hook? Right here. Slip stitch yarn in any space between the stitches. Chain 3. And I'm gonna work this as I go, I think. Alright, slip stitch. There we go. Okay. Slip stitch. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 3 stitches, single crochet into the space. 1, 2, 3. So skip 1, skip 2, skip 3, and then single crochet. Chain 3, skip 3 stitches. One, 2, 3. Skip, 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 single crochet. Alright, so it says That was my chain 3, skip 3 stitches. Why does this feel like it's too tight? I'm a little skeptical. And I don't like that there. Alright, so I was supposed to... Let me reread this. Slip stitch, chain 3, skip 3 stitches, single crochet into the space, which I did right there. Oh. Alright, I'm already messing it up, aren't I? Let me start back way back here. Alright, here's my slip stitch. I'll get there. I will get there. Here's my slip stitch. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. Chain 6. There's where I messed up. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Wow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skip 3 stitches, single crochet in the space between the next 2 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet here. Now it's chain 3, skip 3, single crochet 3 times. Skip 1, 2, 3, single crochet. Chain 3. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet. And then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, single crochet. Okay. Compelling stream content, y'all. Compelling. So now I have, okay, I see. So this is the corner. And then 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do a chain 6 to give me another corner. All right. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. One, 2, 3. Okay, so each of the chain 6 is going to be a corner of the square. I haven't done that sample square for a while, so I sort of lost track of how. Busy! When am I going to do a 24-hour knitting stream? I don't think my body could take a 24-hour knitting stream. I may do a stream-a-thon on my stream anniversary, or my affiliate anniversary, which is next month. But I don't know if it's going to be crafting. I don't think I could handle it. I don't think my body could handle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How are you, Missy? It's good to see you. Hands would fall off. I feel that.
New friends join the chat, streaming on Twitch, having fun crocheting. Oh, what a stitch! Blankets and flowers, cross stitch with care. Snacks by your side, music.
Why does this feel different? This one feels bigger. What did I do?
Not solving Wordle, that's not our game. Making songs together, ain't that a claim? Chillin' and vibing
Alright.
with
I may have done this wrong, but we're gonna see.
what we do. Friends in the chat, hearts so bright. Under the screen, our world lights. Creating memories stitch by stitch. On Twitch, we're rich.
Oh, so rich.
Flags in the chat,
Tired of my little legs.
under the screen, our world lights.
I'm sorry.
Memories stitch by stitch. On Twitch, we're rich. Oh, so rich.
I'm feeling like this is not quite right.
Colors looping on fleece in this digital space, finding some peace. Our hands are busy, our minds at ease. Arts and crafts bonding over these. No puzzles, no riddles, just pure joy. Every stitch, every note we do.
When it says skip 3 stitches,
All night in this crafty warm
it's... the wording is really wonky in this. I don't like it. I think that's happened to me on that first one too.
memory stitch by stitch.
So it's not skip 3 stitches,
Flags in the chat, hearts so bright. Under the
because I would be skipping 1, 2, 3, and then between the next 2, and that's what I did.
oh, so rich.
But I think it's wanting me to do between on the 3rd stitch. Oh, a 16-hour hike? That is a long hike. Wow.
Crossing in my soup, Stardew Valley.
My little legs would be exhausted too.
Cats mewing.
Alright, we're trying this again. That's why it felt wonky to begin with.
Challenges galore, oh, it's hypnotic, spin the wheel, dance.
Alright, single crochet. We're gonna try this again. You'll be fine tomorrow. I believe you will.
And say you love me and back.
I have neuropathy in both of my legs, so overdoing it leaves me with like those creepy crawly cramps up and down my legs like the whole night. So I have to actually pace myself. I don't think I can do it. I can do a 16-hour hike. I can't do a 6-hour hike.
Oh, it's hypnotic, spin the
I can do a couple hours at a time.
cozy community, where it's at. Happy days with chat.
But this little old lady body
Time should never end,
riots.
never end. Oh no, gaming nights,
Alright, now it's a chain 6.
and feeling light. Ooh yeah, Minecraft flame, Sims chaotic, challenges galore. Oh, it's hypnotic, spin the wheel.
And then we're going to...
Community, where
It's on the 3rd stitch, not skip 3 stitches and do it on the 4th stitch like it sounded. I think I ran into the same problem before, but now I'm remembering.
love in the air. These cozy vibes we all share. Oh yeah, stream together, laugh so hard. In this world, we're superstars. Ooh. Minecraft flame, Sims chaotic, challenges galore. Oh, it's hypnotic, spin the wheel, dance in chat, cozy community. Where
I assume the weather was real nice for your hike.
I love him. Heath wins my bestie through thick and thin.
Kind of stink if you got rained on.
I love you so much, Cozy and buried you where it's at. Hensei loves me and I love him. Heath wins my bestie
All weather is nice. I couldn't do it if it was like storming, raining.
where it's at. Happy days with chat and friends. Cozy time should never end, never end. Oh no, no, no. Gaming nights, laughter bright.
I'm not a very outdoorsy person.
Light hearts in
It was rain. See, I would not have. I wouldn't.
we all share.
Nope. I'd have been okay. 30 minutes. I'm back inside. Fasting blood sugar was 114. Never had a fasting that low. I can't wait to see my A1C. Yep. All right. So let's see. Let me make sure I got this right.
The scissors hum a steady
So this is a corner. 1, 2, 3. This will be a corner.
chains dangle, dreams in hand. A Star Trek voyage we've all planned. The chat lights up.
Yeah. However they worded this is just really wonky, and I hate it.
Redeems for snacks.
But now I think I got a good handle on it.
Wild, it's our kind of night. We're crafting memories, stitch by thread. A galaxy spreads ahead. With friends who gather near and far, our streams a universe, our
guiding star.
Our guiding star. Our guiding star. Blue guns blazing like phasers on stun, crafting and chatting or having some
All right, so there's one corner, two corners. This one will be another corner.
and steal the screen, adding mischief to the scene from
Three screens.
chaos. It's all the same.
Ugh.
Little corner
I hate when I slip my stitch and then
worries, stitch
lose count.
a galaxy of laughter spreads ahead. With friends who gather near and far, our streams a universe, our guiding star. Our guiding star.
Okay, so this looks better. There we go. Now we're gonna do chain threes.
Our hums excitement builds the stream, a starship, dreams fulfilled. Together we soar through
And then single crochet into the third stitch. So 1, 2, 3.
memories, stitch by thread. A galaxy of laughter spreads
I really like this tweed yarn too.
with friends who gather near and far. Our streams a universe, our guiding star. Our guiding star.
Yay, I think we got it right this time.
And chaos, the perfect stream. From here the stars where dreams take flight will
Yeah, this tweed is from Big Twist, but I also got some really pretty tweed from
guiding star.
Knit too. And it says it's a 4, but
And chaos, the perfect stream. From here to the stars where dreams
it doesn't feel any thicker than what I've been using. I think this might also be a 4. Cholesterol's in the normal range too. If she still gripes at me, I'm gonna ask if they have another for me to see.
Today's chaos is off the charts. Specklebots got a mischievous heart. Bookworms gather, smut in hand.
Oh, what song is this? Cozy Chaos Crew.
Teas fueled by endless cups. Isaac's got
The corners are actually at the corner. Yeah.
coffee, tea, and cocoa flow.
That's why it was looking real wonky to me, because
Laughing, crafting, sipping warm delight.
the chain sixes are supposed to be the corners, and when I did it the way it read first, it said to skip 3 stitches and then do... Oh, there's the ad break, y'all. If you're lurking and you can hear me, there is a star search going on, and I'm going to scroll up and read this chat recap. In the dimly lit corner of Speckle's Crochet Haven, Toots battles a mean-spirited endocrinologist, casting shadows of doubt and prejudice. Meanwhile, Missy conquers nature's trails with tireless legs as Rainbow sips on chaos and caffeine. Specklebot weaves tales of ad adventures and starry dreams, while Toots Plays finds unexpected triumph in health stats. Yeah. So yes, feel free to join in on that star search. I'm going to get my chain 6 done, and then we'll finish up this round. Ugh, I only caught part of the yarn. Y'all send some love to Markle Moon. They just had a major spinal surgery. They are home now recovering, but still having some concerns and not feeling well. So we just want to send lots of love and healing vibes their way. I'll say it again once once the ad break's over. Yeah, I got an update from one of the other mods who is in the same country as River. So she's been keeping us updated in River's Discord. So I'm happy to share those updates here. River knows that I will be letting you guys know. Because it was a pretty major spinal surgery. And the surgery itself went well. They are just having some issues with nausea post-op. And they have, what's the term? Emetophobia. The serious fear of vomiting. Which is terrifying when you have to go through it. Alright, let's see how we are here. Ad break is over. I was saying during the ad break that if y'all could just lift up some healing vibes, whatever energy you want to send out into the universe for one of our mods, Markle Moon, aka River, who just went through a major surgery and is home now recovering. They've released them to go home into parents' care, but they're still having some nausea and vomiting, and yeah. Plus, add on to that emetophobia, where you have the fear of vomiting, of nausea, of seeing it, hearing it, feeling it, smelling it, all of that. All right, there we go. All right, we've got our foundation chains done. So the corners are in the corners. I'm so excited. So we should have 12 chain 3 spaces and 4 chain 6 spaces. So I have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So that's 12, and then 4 chain 6s. Perfect. So yeah, just send a little love River's way. I will keep you all updated as well. Actually, I don't think I peeked since I got home to see if there was an update in their Discord. I think the last post was... Actually, it was at 4 o'clock this morning, my time. So it was like 10 o'clock their time. Got home day before yesterday. Pain is manageable. Blood pressure issues. Every time I sit up, I feel really awful. Head hurts. Nausea. So they are working on rest and recovery so they can actually sit up without wanting to throw up. And they say they miss us very much and can't wait to get back to streaming and seeing us. All their friends. And I have been very, very encouraging for them to please take time to rest and recover. And they are. And Mother Moon is a good mom, a very good mom. So she's gonna make sure they're not gonna overdo it. And Chloe, their other mod, is staying in touch and keeping us updated. All right, round 5. We're still on the same color. Slip stitch into the chain 3 space. Chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. One, 2, and 3. Is this visible on this gray background? All right, 2 double crochet into the same space.
Yes.
Thank you, Missy. They will appreciate the well wishes. Make 5. Okay, so now we're going over to this. We're going to do 5 half doubles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. chain 2, and then 5 more half doubles. And then that makes our corner. Ooh, I like that. It looks like a cat ear, kind of. Congrats everybody who won some stars. Rip my stars. I think Specklebot stole mine. Alright, now 3 double crochet in each of the chain 3 spaces. That's easy enough to do. Two and 3. And then 3 over here. These are all going to get like the glittery edging like the main squares that I made have. I'm really excited to see all the squares that everybody in my Crochet Hookers group has been making. I like the way this tweed looks. Gives it a little depth. But we're looking at sending our squares to each other in October. So I will have a total of 20 squares, and then I'm making 22 of these circle squares for my border. So I want it to be a little bit bigger than a lap throw. Alright, so now I'm back at a corner, so it's going to be half double crochet, 5 of them. Get some water. My cough is trying to come back, but I can't take any more cold medicine until bedtime because I'm going to take the NyQuils. And I don't want to take those now, and I gotta wait 6 hours. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I know I'm not usually on this late, but we're looking at me in the fall, in like November. I might be doing a long-term subbing thing at the school, which is going to be 6 to 8 weeks, 5 days a week. So I'm going to be only available to stream a couple evenings a week. And probably shorter streams. So like 6 to 9 my time. And then a longer daytime stream on the weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it won't hurt me any to have a couple of evening streams here and there between now and then, so that I can actually test out the good timings and what days are best for an evening stream. Friday is probably a good idea, because it's the weekend and I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. the next day. Well, actually, I won't have to get up till 6 because I'm working at the elementary school, which doesn't start until 8. And it's a 45-minute drive. But I think I'm at least going to do 1 evening stream a week. And then a daytime stream on Saturday. But I would like to do 2 evening streams a week. I can't afford to retire. Oh, wait. That's not supposed to be a double crochet. Oh, yes, it is. Confused myself. Yeah, I can't afford to retire. Plus, I love my job. I love working. I just don't want to work permanent full-time in a school district anymore because I got real burnt out on that. So it's going to be a 6 to 8 weeks of that. Plus, I still want to do cruises. I love working on cruises. It sucks to be away from home, away from the husband and the pets and the bestie, but it's decent money and it puts me on a ship where I don't have to make my bed, I don't have to cook my food, I don't have to grocery shop, I don't even have to make my own coffee. I just go to a little coffee shop and say, hey, give me a coffee. So it's actually got a lot of perks. But working at school it's rewarding, but it's exhausting. So I won't do it as a permanent job. From October to mid-May, no days off.
Oh, wow, you can actually...
I get that. Oh, I don't like factory knots. I have to turn it into, I don't trust that they're gonna stay secure, so I'm gonna do a magic knot. Winter for me was getting up at 2:45, eat and have a coffee, get in the plow truck and start. See, that's not the kind of work I can do. I work at school. I work from 8 o'clock till 3. That is it. All right, we're gonna do a magic knot because it's gonna hold up more secure. Yeah, my body cannot take that kind of physical work. Interpreting is physical enough in and of itself. Now, cruising can be hard, and the work itself, and stressful, especially when you have a teammate cancel on you and you're soloing it for 6 guests, which is what I did 2 cruises ago. But then something happens, and well, you have your client, you have your team cancel on you, but then your clients never show up. So my last one, I got a paid vacation at time and a half. So that was kind of a beautiful thing. So my agency does Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Silver Seas, and MSC. I've so far only worked on Royal Caribbean, but I do have a Celebrity cruise coming up next month. All right, half doubles. I hate when I slip my hook. 7 to 3 year round at the schools for over 30 years. See, fortunately we're not year round school, so since I started doing this, I always have the summers off. Granted, it sucks that I don't have an income in the summer, but we were also able to volunteer to be employed for summer school. We were not required to do summer school. But it was a nice little bonus, and summer school for the deaf and hard of hearing program was more like life skills. We did experience-based learning, which was fun. We did field trips like every day. Just sounds carnival. Yeah, I don't do carnival. They have their own, or have a different agency go through them. Let me scroll and see what I'm missing. Where's my mouse? Yeah, I won't be doing any carnival, and I don't know if any Royal Caribbean go out of there. Didn't we just hear this song? Yeah, I don't know that Royal has any ports out of Missouri. Yeah, I'm cruising out of Miami on Monday. My June cruise is out of New Jersey again, but on a different ship. Planty, hi! I knew I missed something. How are ya? Not year round, but with summer feeding, it works out there. I gotcha. That makes sense. Maybe one day if they have a port, more will come to it. Yeah, maybe. I'm sure I will get bored here not working, so I may do some long hauling trips just to have something to do. That makes sense. Like, I'm really glad that I can be back to work. I really did miss working with the kids. I just do not want to do full-time in the schools again. And I mean, I will, but it'll be short term. It'll only be for a couple of months. Working 5 days a week for only 2 months is better than having to do the 10-month school year and then have to worry about, well, what happens if I am sick or have a family emergency? You know, I can work through it on a short-term basis, but, you know, crap happens. I'm doing well, Planty. I worked today at the middle school, and it was a really good day. And I decided I wanted to stream since I had to cancel yesterday's stream. As you can tell, I'm still suffering this stupid cold, but I feel a whole lot better than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up with a kink in my back because I'm pretty sure I just coughed myself into back pain. This old lady body doesn't work like it used to. But I feel a whole lot better. No headache today. Very little coughing, but I'm still sinusy. So we're working on some granny squares. Late night studying, have an exam on Monday, a bit behind on studying. Today was your last day of classes. Let's go. That's amazing. Worked at the school today. Next week is their last day, but next week is all like fluff days. Like they've got a field trip. They've got 2 field trips. The 8th grade class is going on a trip to a place called Craig's Cruisers, go-kart place, lots of fun activities. But I think one student is going and the other one is staying home. Then on Tuesday, they're doing the DHH classroom field trip, so they'll all go to that. Then the rest of the week is like half days and class parties and stuff. Right? Right, Planty? Like, why do I gotta be sick? Why? Every couple of cruises, I come home with a little bit of crud. But I've gotten really a lot more careful about cleanliness on these ships. I bring like my own Clorox wipes. I wipe down my airline seat, table, and arms. I wipe down every high-touch surface in my room, my hotel, my ship room, everything. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, we're almost done with this. And then we can switch to black. Alright, let me see where we're at here. So here's the inner square. I just gotta join it now. You see the corners! Yeah, and I do... Face mask really helps you prevent spreading your disease, but it doesn't really do a lot to prevent you from getting somebody else's if you're not careful in all the other ways. So like I will travel with a mask because I'm still sinusy and I pretty much passed the worst of it, but out of courtesy to other people, I will mask so that if I do have any residual coughing, it's not spreading. Whereas even if I wear a mask, if somebody's sitting next to me in the seat coughing and sneezing, very little I can do to prevent me from getting it if they're not wearing a mask. That's the annoyance of it. And a lot of people out there in the world these days are like, well, if you're so concerned, then you wear a mask. I am wearing a mask. But it doesn't protect you coughing on my mask. So I still do what I can to protect. I actually bought like a pack of 100 disposable masks and I keep them in my bag and I use them. But like I said, if somebody who's sick is not masking, me wearing a mask won't prevent me from catching their crud. Exactly, Planty. And I've been in the medical field most of my adult life. I understand how spread happens. Masks can reduce the chances of me getting, but not by much. If the person next to me is sick and coughing and they're not masked, then I still have a higher chance of catching it than if they were masked and I was not. Which is why if I'm at all sinusy or feeling at all ill, I will wear a mask for others. Yeah, most of my early adult life was spent in nursing, so I've done all the in-service trainings and I study science stuff. Yeah. Alright, our first layer of the outer square is complete. It needs to be blocked because you can see it's kind of curling a little bit, but that's okay. It will even out once I wash it, do some thwacking, and even out the stitches. And then once it's all seamed together, it's going to work out just fine. Because I will actually machine wash it. I'm using all acrylic. So I will machine wash it and then air dry it so it will be nice and flat. All right, let me get the black. This song was from Miss Penguin. Also, people are assholes. You're not wrong. The world is pretty self-centered these days. Oh my gosh. Look at. My center pole is already here. My center pole. I didn't have to dig for it. Look. My center pole. I have no yarn bar. Oh, this never happens. This is so satisfying. I don't have to like dig in the booty hole of the yarn. Usually I have to like probe. Pigs for the clip of me like probing the booty hole of the yarn. While the Kisses and Farts song is playing. Oh, lordy. Alright, so now I'm on round 6. I don't know how much of this we're going to get done tonight because yapping is very satisfying. After all that talk about hard work, late night studying, Planty, you got this, and maybe a few too many coffees, Rainbow Zombie, 910% is a lot. It's self-care time. Grab a snack, hydrate, stretch, take those meds, vitamins, tell yourself something kind, especially if people are being, well, you know, you are irreplaceable and appreciated. Specklebot, no you. I think I'm gonna make a goodbot command so anytime somebody can say goodbot and Specklebot will react. I don't have SiriBot. I really don't, but all right, so now we are going to start where we joined. Wow, I can't believe I got the center pull so easy. That was remarkable. Love finding yarn in the booty hole. Asuna, you're amazing. It had to be added. It had to be done. It had to. It had to. But I 100% agree. All right, chain 3. Chain 1, 2, and 3. All right, make 1 double crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, I did that right. I love finding yarn in the booty hole. Yes. Rather than having to poke my finger way up in there and dig out what I can dig out. Yeah. That escalated quickly. Oh, I was 1 off, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's because I changed the yarn color to black. So now it wants me to do 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the corner space. So 2 double crochet. I don't know how visible my crochet is on the screen. Let me loosen up some yarn. All right, so 1, 2, and pull it over. Chain 2? No, chain 1. Okay. And then 2 more double crochet. So it is Friday. So my goal is to end about 9:30. Hentaya raids in WoW, so we'll be on voice chat with the entire guild doing raids. So plus I think that'll be a good time for me to start winding down to get a little bit of food. Because I really haven't eaten dinner because I ate kind of a late lunch, so I wasn't really hungry when I got home. I did eat a couple of cookies though. I know I don't usually eat much by way of sweets when I'm not on stream, but Aldi had these shortbread cookies that were from Germany and they're so good. So I had some of those. So I'm not actually really hungry right now, but I will have some protein so that I finish eating at least 1 hour before I get ready for bed. And then I want to try to get up a little early tomorrow so that I'm tired tomorrow night. Since I gotta leave for the airport by 3 a.m.
Where do you want to be at the airport?
Well, what time? My flight leaves at 5, right? And that hour in the morning, I don't suspect TSA is going to be super busy full. So we probably gotta leave by 2:30 to get me there by 4. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get a whole lot of sleep. But you know what? I could sleep on the plane.
Yeah, and I can sleep when I get back home.
Not before you get back home, please.
Well, I'll try.
You can sleep on the way there. No, Hentaya is very, very good about pulling over if he's feeling sleepy, so no worries there. Probably better than I am. But yeah, I gotta leave for the airport at 2:30 in the morning. So probably gonna go to bed after Hethwin's stream is up. And that's just a reminder, tomorrow is the last day of Hethwin's St. Jude month of May stream. Or May month of stream. Her St. Jude month of May. It's her birthday month. And she's been doing St. Jude streams all month, and tomorrow is her finale. So I hope y'all will join her as we push towards that final goal. Remember, every donation extends the stream timer to a maximum of 6 hours. And I know that you've blown last year's charity month out the water. We will ping. We will ping in the Discords. Absolutely. Just have your notifications on. We're starting. I say we because I'm so invested, right? Starting at noon Eastern time. Currently, it is 7:23 p.m. Eastern time. See, I get real confused because I think they're BST now. I think are we -5 BST or GMT?
We always go against GMT. We're in daylight time. Means we're an hour ahead. So we're -4 GMT.
We're -4 GMT, which is -5 BST.
Well, yeah, but
they are BST now.
yeah, but you should keep track because they're not +1 all the time that we're minus.
That's so confusing.
They don't lie yet. Just go to timeanddate.com.
Yeah, but see, every time I say something, they're like, well, GMT is this. We're actually BST right now. And then I get all confused again.
Then you tell them, well, no, we compare to GMT.
Kurt, when we're in daylight time, we are -4 GMT.
Or we just compare to UTC, which is actually
Okay, I get so confused. 5-hour difference, yes. There is a 5-hour difference between Planty's time and my time. Yeah, it should be, yeah. We've been using like the time conversions in Discord, so that's super helpful. Really only one, right? Yes. So yeah, in just under 12 hours for you, Planty. It's 12:23 for Planty right now. Time zones, so confusing for my sad little brain. Yeah, I love being able to use the time conversions in Discord for stream schedule and everything.
Yeah, I was just going to say, probably the best way for you to convert time is just go paste it in the time conversion way into a chat and record it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how Hethwin has her schedule, and that's how I have my schedule, is using the Epic time.
Yeah, the game testing thing.
Oh, that reminds me, I still gotta fill out that form for the game testing. Well, I've been busy. And I'm gonna be gone a week, so I won't be able to do any game testing. There's Hentai and his brother do game testing for a side hustle. It's not consistent, and it's not every day, and it's not even every week, but it's a little something extra. So it works. Going to the farmer's market. Ooh. We have a farmer's market tomorrow. But I don't want to, I want to stay for the whole stream. So I'm I take my job seriously. There is that potential. Yeah, because the community likes to choose chaos. And I know I'm not the only one who has a little bit still earmarked. Chilling with my besties for anger once. This is the one I made when we went to your aunt's pool last year. With my bestie each and every day. Or like them keeping me live for 12 hours on my birthday. I don't think I'd ever done a 12-hour stream before that. 12 hours, yeah. Yeah, I'm worried about you for 6 hours. Friend that lives on Eastern time and it helps me because I take the Eastern time and put in the Eastern time. That makes sense. Yeah, so you can tell, I lost my train of thought. That's why I started putting Discord times in your local time zone in order to make sure that they were easy to follow. It's not where I was going with that initially, but that's where we're at. Conserving all day today, having groceries delivered tomorrow's good. Good. If you need a food delivery, let me know. I'll send food over. I will provide sustenance. Ava says she go get a smoothies around 3. Nice. Good. I've got plenty of food on hand, so I won't have to AFK too much. Just for necessities. I plan on being there the whole time. That's been my plan all along. I mean, even when I was originally thinking I would stream on a Saturday, I'm like, no. I'd rather spend my energy supporting your finale. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Did you decide what to add to the wheel for your final game? I recommended Sunhaven. I haven't played that in a hot minute. I really want to play it. Maybe I'll parallel play that if you play it tomorrow. This is looking awfully curly. Look at how curly that's looking. I think it'll smooth out. Oh, mine was the only recommendation so far? I love that game. It's so cute. I love how much more depth there is in it. It's got the whole witchy vibe to it. The only problem I have with it is it opens up too much too fast, and now I'm overwhelmed and I don't know where to go or what to do. Like, which zone do I play in now? Because I don't even know. But I got more of a feel for it than I do Fields of Mystria, and Fields of Mystria is super cute, very in-depth, but I feel a little more stuck in Fields of Mystria than I do in Sunhaven, if that makes sense. I haven't either. I tried playing Fields of Mystria towards the end of my birthday stream, but I'm like, I'm not feeling this anymore right now. I still want to do a demo day, but it's going to wait till I come back because I got a whole bunch of demos. That PR company keeps sending me links and I'm like, this one looks up my alley. This one does not. But they like when I send them my VOD to send to the devs, and it gives them like good feedback to see the game being played in action, without like a formal feedback written up. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do a second layer of black around this or like a thicker glittery, because I've got quite a bit of that glittery yarn still. Excited about the potential of a couple of new games. Like new to stream or brand new. So that is exciting. Let me see how much we got. I think at the next ad break, I will take a little AFK break so I can use the restroom, stretch my shoulders, grab some food. I might want to eat before it gets too late. Oh, like you haven't played Sandrock. I love that game so much. I haven't played that one in a hot minute either, but I think I'm pretty close to completion on that one. Not completion, but to having everything unlocked. But I'm going to be a little rusty because I haven't played it for so long. I finished Portia, well, as much as I could. There were no new quests, just like dailies and requests, but... Alright, there we go. Alright, so here is our first square. Let me get it in the frame. I think it's gonna really relax once I wash it and loosen up the fibers a bit. Tempted to put The Last of Us on the wheel. I don't think I've ever even watched that being played. I think initially I thought it was a horror game, so I never bothered to watch it, but now I realize it's not really. Let me switch my screen. So I can show my square. Not yet. When the ad plays, I think we will take a break in about 10 minutes for words. Heard really good things about it. I have played Last of Us, and so far it's really good, and I haven't beat it yet. I kind of like how this one came out. So now I have two squaresies. And it makes me happy that they're the same size, because it means that I didn't use the wrong size hook and my tension remained the same. Yeah, they're called Titan's Wheel because it's got like a little wheel spokes in the middle. I cannot wait to see how they all look together, because every square is going to be a different circle color. What color should we do next? We should do a lighter color so it's a little easier to see, yeah? Should we do a pink one, a yellow one, an aqua one, a blue one, an orange one? We got this mint green. They're all going to get done eventually. But I think because of the fact that these are going to be the border squares. Do you remember the squares I was working on for the collab blanket? I'm in the hookers group with Petty Logic and Floral Roots, Blue Raindrop, Cozy Evie. Who else is in our group? Names are slipping my mind right now. Oh, Hoisin. Hoisin's in this group. Everybody is crocheting 20 squares. Either 2 different patterns, 10 each, or 20 of the same pattern with color variations. And then when everybody's done, we're going to send 2 to every person. And these are going to be the border of those squares for me. So when they send me all of their squares, I will have this 20 square blanket, and these are going to go around the edge. But I decided to do a different color for each one because I don't know what colors are being sent to me. So I'll keep 2 of my own squares and then send each other person 2 squares. Yay, Asuna, I'm glad. Thanks for coming to streams and hanging out and supporting. I appreciate that. And like we always say, support comes in so many forms. Adding a view, sharing the stream on your socials, if like retweeting or reposting on Blue Sky, stuff like that is very, very helpful. It increases visibility, and because it is a charity stream, visibility is very important, and that kind of support is super helpful. Super helpful. So yeah, I think I'm gonna work on the darker colors off stream because they're a little harder to see. I'm learning, but lighter colors we can work on. I will start on a second square after a break, and then we can pick a color together. Maybe pink, or green, or blue. I have so many colors. Look at all these colors. So many. But I'm actually really happy. Most of this is done with Knit Picks Brava because I ordered their like color sample pack. So it gave me 24 different colors in like 50 gram yarn balls. And so I made them with everything except for like the neutrals. I didn't do any gray or tan or white or black. And it came with like several shades of gray. It came with black. It came with white and a cream color. Some of them are from my whole skeins of Brava, like that. Some of them are from my Loops and Threads. I think my spring green is from Loops and Threads. So yeah, whole mix. They're all acrylic though. I'm so excited for this blanket, y'all. So excited for this blanket. All right, so what if we do... Let's see, I did a purple square. I have an orange square. Why don't we do a green or a pink? We can do either the mint green, the baby blue, or the baby pink. Any preferences? You can also do a yellow one. But I'm gonna go with the lighter colors. Ooh, or lime green. We'll do one of those four. I just get such satisfaction when something comes out properly. Look how pretty these are.
And they're the same size.
They're the same size.
Just the
Look,
impressive part to me, they match up.
they're the same size.
Are you, when are you planning to quit?
By 9:30.
I was gonna say if you were planning by 9, you could.
He's pathetic. He does not know how to say no. Gonna go to bed so I can start studying early tomorrow. Hope you have a fun rest of stream. See you tomorrow on Hathaway stream. Yes, have a great night, Planty. Sweet dreams, rest well so you can study hard. Hentaya is a sucker. Just so y'all know, he is a sucker. This is going to make me delay in taking my break. Come on. We have company. We have company. Come on. Come on. Let me change my zoom. Yes, Macy, I know. You would like to be on camera, wouldn't you? Oh, that's too far. Let me bring it out just a bit. I feel your clawsies. I don't like them. I don't want to feel your clawsies, please. No poking. Yeah, it's because this is the hairiest cat ever. This is the hairiest cat. This is why I have a blanket just for her. Because she sheds. She's so fluffy. And her fur is very, very clingy. Isn't it? Isn't it, little girl? And this is her blanket. Oh, you want the camera turn? Hang on. Turning the camera. There you go. This is her blanket. And I swap the blankets out. To wash them several times a week. But she loves to come in here and be on my lap. But yes, a lot of cat hair on this blanket. And it's actually a pet blanket. I bought this on clearance somewhere for like $3 or $4. And it is a pet size blanket. You little sucky girl. Yeah, I know. Yes, my cat is a hairy girl. Hairy little princess. And there's the ad warning. So we're going to get ready to put on words. Because I am getting a little hungry and I would like to get my pancake. I know, Macy just got here. She's going to get mad at me. I feel that, Asuna. I really do. I really do. There's hair all over my pillowcase when I wake up. But one of the side effects I had from my surgery was hair loss. It's a lot better than it used to be, but I shed a lot for quite a while. You let her in, you sucker.
Did I?
You sucker.
Huh. How'd you sneak in when I left?
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom. Alright. The ad warning is up, so we're gonna put on some words. Oh, and she's hopping down now. She's hopping down. Okay. So we're gonna play some words while I go get some food. And maybe Macy will be back when I come back. But let me come over here to words. If you are lurking and you can hear me and you would like to join in for some words on stream, here is the mirror link so that you can play during the ad without having to worry about losing it. And you can also play without a delay on stream. And then when I come back, we will get back to some squares. That's an easy word. But I won't take it. I'll take that one. So yeah, if you're lurking, you can hear me, you'd like to join in on some words on stream, please feel free to just type your answers into chat. If you have a little lock next to your name, it means that you need to wait until the time ticks down on the top to the next lock before you can put in another word. Hentai is not proud. Vor is not there? How about over? Groove. Let's groove tonight. Okay, so I'm going to AFK before the ad starts. It is going to start in about 3 minutes, and then it's going to run for 3 minutes. I should be back before the ad is done, but in case I'm not, enjoy some words on stream, and I will be right back. Remember, you can do, mods can do exclamation point continue with the number 2, or exclamation point restart with the number 2 at the end in order to get it to go. Alright, I'm going to turn my camera off, and I will be right back. If I can find the button. There we go.
Little hands and paws and tails, every moment magic trails, dancing sparks homes and playful hearts. Glitter falls as laughter starts. Plushies and stars shine light our night. Chaos and love hold us tight. Little chaos in the sweetest form. Hugs and snuggles keep us warm. Life's a game we love to play. Every night's a cozy day. Cozy homes and playful hearts. Glitter falls as laughter starts. Plushies and stars shine light our night. Chaos and love hold us tight.
Each day begins like a painted sky, brush strokes of laughter as time drifts by. Lunch date shared with friends so dear, conversations blooming, hearts sincere, my partner's love. A steady flame through every trial, it stays the same. His care's a harbor, safe and strong, a melody in life's sweet song. Oh, a life afloat on joy's vast sea, with love and laughter surrounding me. Crafting dreams with thread and light, sailing toward horizons bright. From streams of giggles to tropical sands, hope's a treasure in my hands. Oh, this life's so full, so free, an endless tide of harmony. Games that whisk me to distant lands, with pixel dreams and crafted plans. Threads and needles, colors bloom, a cozy world within my room. Good food shared with grateful hearts, a feast of love in every part. A healthy body, a hopeful mind, a life
We'll be
so
right
rich,
back
so
after this commercial
intertwined.
break.
Oh, a life afloat on joy's vast sea, with love and laughter surrounding me. Crafting dreams with thread and light, sailing toward horizons bright. From streams of giggles to tropical sands, hope's a treasure in my hands. Oh, this life's so full, so free, an endless tide of harmony. Tapestry woven of joy and care, a world so rich beyond compare. Through every moment, near or far, this life of mine's a shining star.
Speckles hook, a wand of lace, pulls the yarn in soft embrace. A twist, a loop, a gentle glide, threads like rivers side by side. Golden sun and twilight blues, stitched together, dreamlike hues. A tapestry of love we weave in every knot, in every sleeve. Hook and yarn, a dance so bright, squares of color spun in light. Sharing stitches, love and cheer, a cozy craft with friends so near. Wrap the warmth around your heart, crochet magic woven art. Threads like whispers, soft and true, tangled stories, old and new. A spark of silver, hints of gold, a patchwork tale, a hand to hold. Loops and laughter, hands entwined, stitching joy in every line. A single thread, 1,000 hands.
I made it back before the ad was over. I heated up my pancake. I had to feed Kibby, by the way, because it is after 7 and she knows the time. But I got my pancake with some honey butter and some blackberry jam. Well, fruit preserves, I guess. The low sugar kind I get. And it's really good. So I will mute so that I don't chew on stream, but I will continue to play with y'all. Switched to mobile. For some reason, my tablet likes to randomly remove the Twitch app. Oh my goodness. Rude. Even though Hentai told me that P is fake, I'm still gonna type it, aren't I?
But he's feeling slightly drained. Angel's on his lap, Kitty's clawing at his shoe. Oliver's purring, hey, we all love you. Macy's in the corner with the judgy little stare, while Daisy's on the table knocking everything everywhere. Hello Kitty's on the curtains, Hello Kitty on the bed, Hello Kitty on the toaster, there's a kitty on his head. From wow rates to math jokes, he's the MVP. But wrangling all these kitties, that's chaos, you see. Speckle says, oh honey, just one more plush, okay? Hentai aside, but buys it anyway. He's got spreadsheets of rating stats and formulas to flex, but the cats just care if there's food and who's up next. Angel thinks he's perfect, Kibby's his biggest fan. Oliver's there like, that's my main man. Macy knocks the keyboard, resets his entire game. Daisy eats the USB, it's always the same. Hello Kitty's on the fridge, now Hello Kitty's on his socks. Hello Kitty's on the headset for his raids and talks. He's got puns, he's got dad jokes, he's clever and he's quick. But these cats in this obsession, it's a Hello Kitty shtick. The master of the pun, balancing cats and speckle, oh he makes it look fun. One hand on the keyboard, the other holds a plush, while Angel steals the snacks, man life is such a rush. Hello Kitty's on the ceiling, Hello Kitty on the floor, Hello Kitty's even hiding in the dresser drawer. And Zay has got the patience, he's the hero of the crew. By cats a kitty kingdom, what else can he do? So here's to Hentai, the dad joke gem supreme, wrangling kitties in its Hello Kitty dream. From World of Warcraft battles to plushy cuddles tight, Speckle's husband's got it all, chaos feels just right. Daisy crazy kitten diving in the air. Oliver's chunky stride wobbling with flair. Angel and Kibby queens on royal thrones. Macy our princess claims her lap zones. Whiskers twitch at the sound of a bag. Tail flicks and ear perks for a tasty snack. They gather around a royal banquet. Nobody missed when treats are the target. Dinner bell rings, purring symphony as they dance in strings. From Daisy's zoomies to Oliver's prance, charming queens and princess start their dance. Macy's in command with a regal purr. Kibby and Angel follow in a blur. Oliver rumbles with hunger in his eyes. Daisy's wild leaps aim for the skies. Five cats boogie when the dinner bell rings. house with a soft velvet paw. All beg for treats without any flaw. Each with a charm that steals your heart. From first morning light till the day departs. 5 cats boogie when the dinner bell rings. Purring symphony as they dance in strings. From Daisy Zoomies to Oliver's prance. Charming queens and princess start their dance. They rule the house with a soft velvet paw. All beg for treats without any flaw. Each with a charm that steals your heart. From first morning light till the day departs.
Straight, no time to pause. The Sims bring drama just because. 2 cowplants lurking, hungry and sly. 7 Sims doomed, but nobody knows why. Vlad sinks his teeth into poor old Bob. Nancy and Chris, woohoo, on the job. Judith joins in, babies galore. The Grim Reaper's knocking at the door. Okay, us in the Sims all wanna ride. Cowplants jumping, fires ignite. Meteor strikes is on a flames. Heath Windstream is wild with games. Bob meets his end in a toilet blaze. Agnes joins him, it's one of those days. Olive looks up, a meteor falls. No one's safe within these walls. Sunfire spreads, takes out the crew. Don't Eliza, Wolf Jr. too. Nancy and Vlad meet a fiery end. Grim Reaper's schedule, he can't pretend. Okay, us in the Sims all wanna ride. Cowplants jumping, fires ignite. Meteor strikes is on a flames. Heath Windstream is wild with games. Shadows wild, clips are made. Grimside swings, his dues are paid. 12 hours rain, 5 left to go. What will the Sims unleash? Who'll steal the show? The cowplates grin, their bellies full. Drama rises, the chaos pulls. Heathwind reigns, but barely so. What happens next? Nobody knows. Okay, us in the Sims all wanna ride. Cowplants jumping, fires ignite. Meteor strikes is on a flame.
Wah, wah, wah. That's okay. We actually got pretty far. Got to level 13. Well done. Thanks for joining in on Words, and thank you for that little break. It gave me time to heat up my pancake, and put some butter and some jelly on it. But oh my goodness, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I figure I'll be live a little over another hour, so we'll start on another square. I only got a couple bites left of this, so we can chat for the moment. I can unpin this message. Maybe. Unpin. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our squares. I got only a couple bites left of my pancake. I don't know what those other words in that last puzzle were. Let me scroll up and see if I missed anything. Yeah, I stopped using the Twitch mobile app on my tablet as well because it wouldn't work, so I just opened the browser on my tablet. But I also have a Samsung tablet, so my Chrome is attached to all of my devices and they're all connected to each other. Makes it a little easier on me because I can find stuff no matter what device I got open. That does make it a little bit harder, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know if I could deal with the glitches in the Twitch mobile app any more than I already do. Alright, when I went out to go get my food, Macy followed me out. And then Kibby asked for her dinner, so I had to give her a churro pouch. Alright, let me see. Let me go back to my craft cam. I limit how much I use it, but I wanted to get... Yeah, that makes sense. And you should be... Oh. My other camera is folded and pointed at my monitor. That's helpful. Alright, let's see. So I'm wondering if I should turn my camera around or if I will be okay just crocheting this way. That should be okay. Alright, so these are the 4 that I'm looking at working on. So why don't we did a purple and an orange? Why don't we do either a green or a blue? The deep winter coat. What is that? What is the deep winter coat? Oh, the spite sweater. Is that what it's actually called? Is the deep winter coat? Spite sweater. I liked. I got that name down. How far are you on it? How much you got to go still? I'm getting my tweed out. I guess I can put that there. Almost to the ribbing of the body. Nice. Should we do blue or green? I don't like that I'm now noticing that the holes are different sizes, but the circles themselves... Nope, the green one looks like it's a little bit smaller, doesn't it? Whoa. All right, we'll work on blue. Thank you. So, I'm going to work on this light blue, but I also have... Nope, that's mint green. I have this sort of an aqua blue. I have a royal blue. I think those are my 3 blue shades. I have a teal as well. But we're going to work on the light blue because I think it shows better on stream than the darker colors. The dark royal is really pretty. That was one of the Brava colors. And I really like that one a lot. Alright, let me get my pattern back up. Okay. Need a little lip balm. That royal blue is really pretty. Brava has some beautiful shades. And honestly, if I can't find something that I want to use for my Toei sweater, when I go to Woven Art, I also need to try to keep it affordable. And if I use Mad Tosh, that's a little more expensive for sweater quantities. So I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do. But I also did learn they're doing stitch-ins every Thursday. So I might want to start going to that Thursday evenings, I think from like 5 to 7. Oh, maybe. Let me see if it tells me what my, what the color name was. Yeah, I'm thinking when I come back, I might start going to the sit and stitch. Brava. Why could I never find the yarn I want? Value packs? It's not the Brava worsted. There it is. It is indeed. I believe. Why are you telling me the name? How did I find this value pack before? I think I just randomly found it by accident. Brava mini packs. Brava mini packs. The rainbow mini pack has in it. I wish it would tell me what color was what. Seraphim? I think it's Seraphim. But I could be wrong. I don't know, I can't really tell the color. Yeah. I didn't keep any of the labels, but... Alright, so this is going to be a 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go... and single crochet here. See if I can avoid making the same mistake I made last time. Single crochet. Make sure it's visible. This song actually sounds like it belongs in Hello Kitty. Alright, so now I did 3 of the chain 3 groupings. Yeah, I was trying to get the list of colors and have it show me the sample picture of just the blue. To see if that's the color I think it is, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's Isaac's song. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, I think I miscounted again. Okay. Oh, that might be too bright, yeah? It's Isaac's song. with all your might.
Mama's pride and joy you are. Shine like a star so bright. Your laughter echoes in the air. Feel our love, it's everywhere. For you, Isaac, for sweet you. From all
Except the song pronounced his name Isaac right there.
peace and love across the miles. Hugs and thoughts, they stay a while. Know how much we care for you. Sweet
Daisy's not coming in. Either Daisy or Oliver trying to tear their door down.
Oh, no, no, no.
we share love across the miles. Hugs and thoughts, they stay a while. Know how much we care.
So yeah, I don't think I mind this Friday stream. If I do an evening Friday stream, and then I could do a daytime either Saturday or Sunday stream. Once I'm working at the school again. Because it's only going to be for 6 to 8 weeks, depending on her maternity leave, how smoothly the recovery goes. I want her to feel comfortable and confident in taking the time she needs. This is too bright. And I want her to feel secure in the fact that her class is taken care of. So I want to make sure I take proper care of myself so I don't get sick or overtired. Which is why I'm thinking weekend streams.
What a place to be. Smells like cucumbers, and I can't break free.
Oh, this is a Mad Lib song. I'm like, what?
Round in lace, while Gotham's getting munched all over the place. But I've got my utility bra, oh yeah. It's packed with gadgets, it's beyond compare. An idyllic laser.
Why did my music stop itself? My music stopped itself. Am I still streaming? I'm not sure what just happened. I think my music player decided to crap. Yeah, it sure did. I am still streaming. Good. Media player decided that it was tired and wanted to take a nap. End the process. Why? Why? I don't know. And now it doesn't want to end. Oh no. Okay, so no music for a hot second while I wait for that program to shut down. Media player's stupid. It's still not shutting itself down. AJ Nevins, welcome on in. Hello. Oh, come on. Why isn't it playing my song? Hi, AJ Nevins, welcome in. Why is my music not working today? Hi, how are you? The song is not playing, is it? Oh.
Raiders, we're so glad you're here, bringing all your chaos and your
Okay, my sounds are going all kinds of wonky.
We're building good vibes every day.
AJ Nevins, welcome on in. Thank you for bringing your community on over. I am Speckle. I use she, her pronouns. I am a variety streamer, a crafter. I love all things cozy and some things chaotic. We are working on some crochet squares tonight. How was your stream? What were you up to? Did my auto shout out not work? I think my auto shout out did not work. We will get that taken care of you. Welcome on in. I was having some technical difficulties. There we go. There's the shout out. Welcome, AJ Nevins. We're so glad you chose us today. They were loom knitting and crafting up a storm. They're new to Twitch and love making things for others. Show some love and support. Well, that is wonderful. You were crocheting a beanie. Do you prefer going by AJ Nevins? Judging by the shout out message I just got, I'm assuming they them pronouns. Let me drop you a little follow. Let's see. You are... I am now following. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad your AJ is fine. Perfect. Welcome on in. And anybody who came with you, Raiders, if you need to take time to do a little self-care, de-stream, whatever you need to do after your stream, please, by all means, please feel free to do so. If you're wanting to just hang out and chat and craft along with us, you are welcome to do so as well. He said, I am Speckle. I use her pronouns. I was having some technical issues, which is why my music decided to crap out on me. But I love playing games like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing. Well, I haven't played that in a while, but I love Animal Crossing. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Sun Haven, cozy games like that. And I absolutely love knitting, crocheting, cross-stitching, diamond painting. I love doing all kinds of crafts. And I look forward to catching your stream sometime. But thank you for choosing us out of so many people on Twitch. You are welcome to hang out, to lurk, to chat. And thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Oh, you know, I forgot to do one thing. I always try to commemorate those who have come across my path, either as a raider, or a subscriber, or any contribution whatsoever. I add a sticker to my book for you. This helps me to commemorate those who have crossed my path on Twitch. So we are going to use a Care Bear for you today for your kind, sweet raid. This is my Hello Kitty and Friends book. Today is the 30th. How is it already the 30th? So I now have a little sticker in my book for you, my friend. Yeah, I always put some sort of a sticker. This helps me keep track of who's come through my stream, whether as a raider or a sub or any other kind of contribution or support. And then I have a permanent account, a permanent record of the new friends I've made along the way. Just a little something I like to do. I started doing it last year at the beginning of the year with a little book, and that book filled up so quick that I decided I needed a bigger book this year. We are working on a granny square pattern that is called Titan's Wheel, and I'm in a group of crochet hookers. Crochet. The picture is in the bottom corner right over here, but that is a link to the free pattern if you are at all interested in it. Here are the first two that we've done. Orange and purple, and I'm probably going to make it a little bit bigger. I need to make it match the other squares that I've done. The group, there's 10 of us in the group. We're each crocheting 20 squares and sending 2 to each person. So when I have all 20 of my friend squares, I'm going to use these to border those. So I'm making 22 of these, each one a different color in the middle. Oh, this is a song I made for Akatar. And we're probably going to be streaming for about another hour, so we might be able to finish this third square. Kind of, yeah. If you want to see all of the circles I've done them all. So I've done 22 circles to do this pattern. So yeah, all colors of the rainbow, different shades, different darknesses and light. So I have like a wine color, a bright red, a dark burgundy, teals and greens. I love this royal blue. Teal, like a salmon coral color. But yeah, and eventually it's going to be a nice big blanket that will have been made by myself and 9 other friends. Fourth wing progress is coming along. So, without spoilers, Mom just came in, showed us a different side of her. Violet's mom. And siblings have all been reunited. So that's about where I'm at. She's been mended after Varish's doing. Yeah, so I'm right about there. That would be... Oh, I have all kinds of notifications that I haven't been paying attention to, but that's because I'm streaming. Where is it? Chapter 41. Not that you can see that very well on my screen. Chapter 41, I'm about to start. Oh, there we go. So yeah, but I've also been alternating, like today at work, I didn't want to listen to audiobooks because it was just too noisy. And it's hard for me to hone in on the audiobook, so I was reading my Kindle during lunch. Alright, where I'm at on here. Okay, so each of the chain 3 is gonna get double crochets. So yeah. And I just finished reading a fluff book on the Kindle, and it was okay, but I'm told there's some mystery to it through the series, but only the first one was free on Stuff Your Kindle Day. So now I gotta decide if I liked it enough to pay for the next one. Granted, it's only $1.49 for the next one, but the newer ones cost more, obviously. Or wait for the next Stuff Your Kindle Day and hope that those are included. There's like 9 books in it. They're very short books, and they're fluff, romance, a little mystery. And the description says romantic comedy, but I found no comedy in it whatsoever. The writing was okay. Haunted, welcome on in. How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been well. You are up awfully late, but you tend to be a night owl, don't ya? Oh, you have a playful black and white male Gintu, another penguin with an orange beak. Fabulous. You're all right. I'm glad to hear it. I am doing well myself. We're just crocheting along tonight. And just yapping away. 1:26 in the morning. Yeah, you and Moon and quite a few of our friends over there are night owls. How many of these do I have to do? 5. Yeah, we're gonna be live about another hour. Maybe a little less. I was like, she might not be live anymore, but I can check. Yeah, I worked today, so I didn't go live until like 5:30 my time, and it's 8:30 my time. So I'm glad you made it. Oh, your affirmation quote of the day is you are confined only by the walls you build yourself, spoken by Andrew Murphy. Wise words. Did I double crochet? I did. It's not supposed to be double, it's supposed to be a half. I got very excited to see my friend Haunted. I built a lot of walls. Yeah, but see, if they're walls you build, They are actually walls you can take down if you so choose. But those are the only things confining you. Ugh, I did it again. 77 chaotic, 60% cozy. How you feel about that?
Woke up with a headache, feeling kinda low. Body aches from aging, moving kinda slow.
And 492% unhinged.
Hopeful that today's gonna glow. Plugging along,
Why does this look funky? Oh, it's not. It's fine.
what to do.
Not surprised.
Both old and new. Good coffee, good snacks, and crafts to pursue.
Now we're doing double crochets.
Broken to fight,
Yeah, we're working on my Titan's Wheel granny squares.
but I'll shine bright.
This is number 3 of 22. All the circles are done. I'm just doing the border edges now.
Plugging along, gonna make it through. With my kitties and my love, I know what to do. Friends, both old
Thanks, Specklebot.
coffee, good snacks, and crafts.
Happy Friday, everyone. We're deep in the crochet zone, but also feeling those what next vibes. Hethwin, AJ, Haunted, what's the move? Craft game or just chill and chat? Well, honestly, we decided on crafting, Specklebot.
Turning tough days into good times. A kitty purr and a loving hug. My
Specklebot's behind the times a bit.
headache fades and smiles arise. With each moment,
Tried to learn crochet and got distracted and never got anywhere.
spirits rise in this crazy life I improvise.
I learned when I was 13 from my grandma.
My kitties and my love, I know what to
Happy Friday, Haunted. Hope your weekend plans are less distracting than learning crochet was for you.
to pursue.
Specklebot knows what's up.
Out rough with laughter and love. We'll call their bluff. Together we shine, we're strong enough. Plugging along, we've got the right stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit tomorrow, but not too terribly late, just because I gotta be up so early Sunday morning for my flight. But I want to be rested enough to not be groggy during Hethwin's stream tomorrow. Oh, I split my stitch by accident.
Crafts to pursue. Low energy, low spoon.
Because I know I will have to AFK periodically to pack, feed animals, stuff like that.
Friends and fun, it's gonna be alright.
We already heard this song. Of course, my my music player crashed, so it's gonna not remember what it played.
It's a day I plan
1, 2, 3.
the chat, it seems.
Is that 5?
Games
Hang on. Oh, I messed it up.
commands, oh,
Dang it.
it's a blast.
1, 2. It was 4.
My friends,
No one I know can crochet, so you were doing videos. I gotcha. Well, if you decide to give it a try again, I highly recommend the Woobles videos. You can Google that or look it up on YouTube. Their videos are super slow and easy to follow, so they're a good pace for a beginner.
let's engage.
Yeah, I extended it a little while back because I was losing chat. So it was going off like everybody was doing it every minute or two or whatever it was. And I kept missing things happening in chat. So I had to extend it a little bit for my old lady brain to keep up. You can do exclamation point calf and you can do CCC. I think they have a 10-minute cooldown.
They outshine all the rest. My love shone on the screen in our little online dream. Stream day fun, let's all
So yeah, they each have their individual commands, and then the CCC combines them all.
take the stage. It's our
So you can do exclamation point calf in addition to CCCC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool.
playing games, stories told with my friends. We are bold.
Yeah, I went back one day and I was watching my VOD, and I'm like, Oh my gosh, somebody did this and I didn't even notice, and they probably feel like I was ignoring them, and I felt so bad. Because I know I can get a little discouraged if I'm in somebody's stream and I say something like really, like something that I feel might be important, or like, or ask a question that I kind of really wanted an answer to, or something. I don't even remember what. And then if this chat scrolls by so fast that they don't see it, and then I feel really weird about repeating it. Even though I don't have any issue with anybody repeating anything in my chat, I get the feeling of, I understand feeling like you don't want to do that, like have to repeat yourself. So I always feel bad if I miss chat. I don't ever want anybody here to think I'm ignoring or whatever. So I love my community. I love all of our little groups that overlap. Make sure I did this right. 3 stitches, 3 stitches, 3 stitches. Okay, I'm at the corner now. Isaac, it's all true. Now I'm doing half double crochets. I'm trying to make sure that my stitching is not off the camera. What did I do? That looks so wonky right there. Alright, so there. I got it. There we go. Alright, that's 3. Let me snug that up a little bit. Ooh, pulled it too tight. I feel like it's just stretched that corner out too much. 4 and 5. Okay, so my corners are looking like corners, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I think we'll finish this square up. We're gonna do the black border, and then we'll see what time it is. My shoulder is starting to get a little fatiguey, so I don't want to overdo it since I do have a lot to do tomorrow, and I want to be at the computer quite a bit tomorrow as well. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I want to be on streams, in people's streams. Alright, so that's 3. Let me scroll my pattern to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Alright. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so that's 3, and now I'm at the other corner, and then we can start on the black. So this is all half double crochets. 5 of them. This is part of why I don't like tapered hooks anymore, is I lose the yarn on them. inline hooks, they hold a little bit better for me. I really like my inline hooks. I was just too lazy to go dig one out. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 2. And then we'll do 5 more. I need to use up some of my Suno credits. I got nothing new to write about. I try to come up with a funny song about all of my crochet mistakes. Alright, did I do 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means now I can join. I'm going to do an invisible join because I'm switching to black. Michigan Madness. This song's about Michigan and the craziness of the weather, I think. So the invisible join makes it look like there's an actual stitch instead of slip stitching through, which can make it look a little wonky. But an invisible join, it just looks like a normal stitch. And then I can just weave in my ends and it will secure it. And I like to weave my ends in as I go so that I don't have to worry about it later. Alright, so that's the interior portion of the square. Now we're going to add black to it. And I have my giant skein of black from Loops and Threads. Since sadly I couldn't get it in Big Twist because no more Joann's. I drove by just to see if ours was still open at all. So empty and so sad. So sad. Okay, so now we're gonna join here. So each of it is very sad. Okay, so double crochets. Okay, so the corner is going to get 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and then 2 more double crochet. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to slip this. And then chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then I can just crochet over my loose end. This is going to be all double crochet now. Am I on my camera? Right. Yeah, but when I get back, Hethwin, if you want to do a Thursday night sit and stitch at Woven Art, we could go do that. That'd be fun, I think. And then we can look for yarn for my sweater and decide if I want to buy my yarn there. Depends on how affordable it is. That could be fun. Because I really like the idea of using Mad Tosh, but it's not the cheapest yarn in the world. Yeah! You can come over here, we can ride over together. That way we only have to park one car. Okay, we will be having an ad in like 5 minutes-ish. But no worries, we're just gonna keep stitching through it because I do not need to take a break. So I ate my pancake and I have coffee, and I might set this down just to stretch, but I don't need to AFK for that. Oh, hang on, let me get some yarn. But make sure you're all engaging in some self-care. Stretch if you need to stretch. I know if I don't do this like periodically, my shoulder will fatigue badly. Particularly the bad shoulder that, well, it's not so much a bad shoulder anymore. I mean, it gets stiff still. I think that's just going to be a way of life. But as long as I keep up with my stretches, and I have to do daily stretches. So in my little Finch app, I have a reminder to do my PT stretches at night, and it says wind down with stretch routine. I don't even use its stretches. I use the PT stretches for my shoulder, and that makes sure that I end my day by limbering up the shoulder so it doesn't stiffen up overnight, because I do sometimes wake up with stiffness. Only when this week being sick, I woke up with the other shoulder, a knot underneath like the muscle where the shoulder blade is, from coughing so much. Which is why I canceled stream on Thursday. Coughed myself into shoulder pain. But it's doing much better today. The cough is much better today. By the time I leave for my trip, I will be good as rain. Is rain good though? I don't know. Alright, we're just doing our double crochet round, and then we'll see if we want to start on another one, because this round is it for this square. Or I could switch to knitting for the last like 15-20 minutes of stream. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a little bit of knitting. Because this counting is making my brain tired. Rasand is getting to sleep on my bed later than usual, but he will be kicked out soon. Oh, honey, hi, Rasand. Handsome boy. Handsome boy. So yeah, before we go to that stitching at Wovenar, I will print my pattern so I have all of the measurements. So I know how much yarn I'm gonna need. Daisy's antics with grace. Silly, you're always there. Over your joy and light. Yeah, I think we would be in big trouble if we tried to close the door at night. But we have 5, so... I don't think Macy or Daisy would like being locked out of the room at all, ever. Especially as Macy takes pride in the fact that she's my little spoon. And Daisy's gotten real affectionate with Hentaya, with me traveling so much. Like, she burrows under his blanket and like nestles under his little beard right here.
Burrows under, turns around.
Chum, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I hope you've been well. Thanks for popping by. It's Good to see you. Problem is he becomes an absolute menace. See, fortunately, my cats are not tyrants. Well, Daisy gets a little obnoxious. If she's bored, she'll go under the bed and start clawing at the underside of the bed. And that wakes me up and I get real grumpy. I am getting over a cold, but otherwise I'm doing really good. I have had a really great day today. I got home from work and decided I wanted to stream, so we're crafting. We're going to be live probably about another half hour. I hope you've had a wonderful Friday so far. He bites your head. Daisy's done that to me, but not terribly. Like, she'll get on my shoulder and I'll reach over to pet her, and then she'll lick my hair and then she will bite, like, into my scalp. She doesn't do it, like, when we're in bed, though. She goes to the blanket and she goes... That's how she burrows, or tries to burrow. It's so funny. Whereas Macy will just kind of like shove her head under the blanket and then chirp at me until I lift the blanket and she goes under, and then she's my little spoon. She nestles right up against my chest. Or my little spoon. I'm bad at your eyelashes. Reese, you goofy boy. Goofy boy. Yeah, I think when I finish this square, we're gonna just knit a little bit because I think my hands are getting a little tired from crocheting, but we made some good progress. This will be our second square tonight. Oops. Oh, this is the song I made for Throne of Glass. Oh, and there's the ad break, y'all. If you are lurking and you can hear me, there is a star search going on. Feel free to come on out and jump on in. It's just our little fun way of heisting, letting you have the fun of earning some more stars. Check your balance with exclamation point stars. Gamble up to 25,000. You can also do exclamation point gamble and however much you want. I think it's 100,000 I have set if you do gamble all. We used to use these primarily for giveaways. Now it's just bragging rights. We still use them for giveaways, but I don't require you to use very many when we do a giveaway. Oh, that reminds me, tomorrow I'm going to try to do my video for my Sparkle of the Month spin. I would do it now, but I don't have all the names on my board yet. But I'm doing April and May Sparkle of the Month. You know, I'll hold off on that until the ad break is over so I can explain what it is. Ad break will end in about 2 minutes. I had a weird, anytime I go to Facebook, I get like weird feeds come across, and I'm like, why am I getting this? I don't even care about this. But I had one about Throne of Glass and Throne of Glass books and Sarah J. Maas. And people talking about, well, this Throne of Glass series sucks and I can't get into it and it's so boring. And I'm like, what order are you reading them? If I'd read Assassin's Blade first, I would have thrown it out the window. Eventually, I quit reading the comments because I was just shaking my head at them. I'm like, you know what? Move on. Find a different book. Alright, that's 2. It is the far superior SJM series in terms of writing, character development, and plot. Now, I have to agree with that. I have not read any of Crescent City yet because I'm on the Fourth Wing series. And then I have to read Silver Flames, and I'm putting that off as long as I can before I start on Crescent City. But I'm enjoying Fourth Wing. At times the writing is meh, but I do like the story itself, and the characters are engaging. So, it's not one that I want to like throw out the window or anything. Cece will change my mind. Congrats to everybody who won some stars. Oh, everybody won some stars. Everybody who joined in. So yeah, we're gonna finish this square, and then I think we're gonna knit a little bit because I can feel my shoulder fatiguing from the position I sit in to crochet. I don't know why. Yeah, one more stitch. But yeah, I think tomorrow, while I'm hanging out with Hethwin in her stream, I need to do my Sparkle of the Month wheel spins. I need to do for April and for May. Normally I do it at the end of the month on the last stream of the month, but because I've been working so much and I didn't stream a lot in April, we just carried it over. We're gonna spin it twice and pick 2 winners. And really all it is you do need to be in the Discord so that I can find you. If I spin a name and they're not in the Discord, I can't DM. But your name is on the wheel to win a handmade item from me. If you opt to not, if you don't want to give your address, that's not a big deal. We can always leave your name on the board, and I can give the handmade gift to somebody who does want it. But your name goes on my board. I have this board right behind me. Here, let me show you. Right here, right here behind Bob Ross's big ol' head. Miss Penguin was Sparkle of the Month for January, Petalbrook for February, and Hethwin for March. And each of them got sent a handmade item. Miss Penguin's was very, very delayed because of how much I was working. And so I sent hers along with a bunch of other things, and it still hasn't gotten to her yet. But hopefully it will get there soon. But it could be something that's cross-stitched. It could be like Hethwin, I made her needle minders. Like, not these, but a needle minder is a magnet that you put on your cross-stitch to hold your needle. Like, your needle will stick to the magnet. So you don't lose it while you're changing your thread colors. So I made her the Harry Potter set. I made myself some Hello Kitty ones. But I've sent crochet items, I've sent cross-stitched items, I've sent like stickers of my own. Here's our blue square, or our blue circle square. Yeah, I got Bob Ross back there. He's wearing my crochet hat. So the way you get your name on my wheel to win Sparkle of the Month is if you sub yourself, gift a sub, use your Prime sub, contribute 300 bits or more at once, kind of thing. It's just my way of thanking for any kind of support. I also periodically do follower-only giveaways. Raikeen, the Reducer, welcome on in. How are you? I know your name. Where do I know your name from? Oh, Devin, hi! Always try to confuse me. But here's the square we just finished. How are you, Devin? He's a goat! So here are the 3 we've done. This is one I finished earlier, like, not on stream. And then we finished this one today with the purple. And then we just finished this one. Oh, and Devin, you have an adorable black and white male Galapagos penguin. That's the third penguin of the day. I'm having a great day, Devin. A great day. A fantastic day. It's been a wonderful day. Did I say it's a good day? I've had a great Friday. And I'm loving these squares. I love the tweed. I love this gray tweed. It's so pretty. And it's going to look really great because I'm going to do an edge border of like a sparkly yarn. And these are going to go around the collaboration squares that we've been doing. These are all the ones that I've made to send out to people. So I can show those off a little bit. I know I've shown them before, but not everybody here has seen them. So all of mine are these sunburst patterns. These are all blocked, so they are all the same size. And this glittery silver, let me find one that's easier to see. The sparkly silver, I'm gonna put around the new squares as well, because I want them to be the same size. So I gotta figure out if I need to give it another layer of black before I do the sparkle or what. But I love how these squares have come out.
People judge so quickly, they get mad real fast. Overthink so silly, why can't they just relax? Scroll by if it bothers you.
But I made 20 of these squares. Some of them I did on stream. And I'm going to send each person in the group 2 of them. So I have 10 in this bag, and I have another bag that's got 10 more of them. The pattern is the same. The variation is in the colors in the middle. They all have this black edging, or this black middle border, and then either a dark silver or a light silver sparkly edge. So I think I'm going to send everybody one with a dark silver and one with a light silver. I'm really happy with how they've come out. So they're all blocked. They're all the same size. I have 10 in this bag and 10 in another bag. And then mine are going to go on the outside edge of... So I'm keeping 2 of these. And then I will have 18 more squares sent to me, 2 from each person in the group. 18? Yeah. 9 people. And then this will, I haven't blocked it, so it's a little wavy still. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, really. But they're gonna go all the way around. Each circle is a different color. And I can't wait to see what all the friends in the group have created. I've seen some of their patterns because we have a group chat going on where we're sharing patterns, and we also talk about what we're crocheting. We share patterns for things that are not squares. You can ignore that message about frostytools.com. I didn't do my, I didn't start stream properly, so it didn't work properly. But yes, Bob Ross. Here's my Bob Ross. He's wearing my crochet hat. I made this hat while I was traveling. And his big old head, it fits perfectly. But it also fits me. So I made this ruffle hat, so. Bob Ross's head is the same size as mine. So Hentai and I, a couple of summers ago, at least 3 summers ago, we decided that we were gonna go explore Cedar Fair parks. And that includes like Cedar Point, Canada's Wonderland, Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Michigan's Adventure, Kings Island in Ohio. There are others, but those are the 5 we made it to. When we were at Kings Island, we spent a good amount of time in the arcade. And we were playing lots of different games and earning tickets. And one of the games that was outside of the arcade on the midway was like a ring toss or something. And you could win a Bob Ross plushie. And I kept playing it and kept playing it and not winning and not winning and not winning. I did not win a plushie. And I desperately wanted a Bob Ross plushie. Now, Hentaya. Those of you who don't know, Hentaya is my husband. We've been together 27 going on 28 years. Is it 28?
Can't remember. I can't remember.
Oh, this is 27. It's 98. So 28 will be 30. Anyhow, by the time we got home, unbeknownst to me, this guy had arrived in the mail. He knew how much I wanted a Bob Ross plushie. I grew up watching Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. He knew how much I wanted to win that plushie. And he probably cost less than I spent at the arcade. Trying to win a Bob Ross plushie. And it's bigger than the Bob Ross plushie I would have won. They had little ones. But I desperately wanted Bob Ross. Bob Ross. He's a legend. And this hat is really warm. There's a lot of yarn in this hat. These ruffles take a lot of yarn. It's pretty heavy. It's not like heavy, but it is heavy. And it's hot. But look, it's perfect for Bob. And it's very playful and colorful. Good for Bob Ross's happy little trees. So yes, I love Bob Ross. He was a legend, and he was all about spreading kindness and embrace your mistakes, and it's just a happy little accident. He's just a happy guy. The world is a sadder place without him. How happy he is. He loves his happy little hat. And then I have, my other hat is on Hello Kitty. Let me put Bob Ross back over here. He lives right here. No, don't fall. Good job, Bob. So this is the hat that I made, and when I was done with it, it was really, really floppy. So I decided to try to crochet some wire into the brim, and it helped somewhat, but I have since used starch on it, so it's holding its shape a bit better. I mean, it's not super stiff. I could probably use another layer or two, but it has some structure at least and remains in a bucket shape. He's a fun guy. Oh wait, that's Gus. That is Gus. Gus is a fun guy. So yeah, this now holds a lot better now that I've starched it. And it actually looks like a bucket hat. But I love this hat too. And this was made with crochet and using a pretty mandala ombre yarn. I know I said I was going to knit a bit, but you know what? I'm actually enjoying yapping for the end of stream. And then of course there is the hat that I saw on a TikTok, and I decided I needed to make one, and I did not measure very well, but it's a cute hat. It's a very large hat. It is very large. It is very large. I could probably put two people's heads under here. but it is even too large for my giant beach ball head. I'm still really happy with it though. But I did get some more fuzzy white yarn that's a little less thick than this, and I'm gonna try it again. But I'm really not mad about it. But I have so many projects that I want to do. It's like, when am I ever gonna have time to make a Hello Kitty hat? Another one. I love my Hello Kitty hat. Look, I'm really proud of this bow. Alright, I'm gonna close the Easy Breezy crochet page. There we go. But I'm really not mad about this hat. So yeah, I have tons of this yarn left. And I hope I can get through all of my squares with what's in this skein, because I literally only bought one. And it is Joann's. I know there are places now selling Big Twist or taking over selling Big Twist, but it's not the same. I could always go with a different tweed. I could find another tweed. I know Brava makes a gray tweed. I bought some of their purple tweed. Brava from Knit Picks is very lovely. But I think I am done crocheting for the night. Let me put my things back in the... One of these days I'm going to get my spinning wheel serviced, and I'm going to get my drum carder serviced, and I'm going to spin on stream, because I can spin. But I also can sew, and I make bags like this. But I also need to do some maintenance on my sewing machine, because it's sounding a little rough. But I have all kinds of things I want to do. I can do very basic sewing. I am not a quilter though. My mom's side of the family were big on quilting. They loved to quilt. I did not inherit that gene. I got the crochet gene. I got the yarn gene. Which I'm not mad about. By any means. Alright. Let me set this aside, and then we're going to see about maybe doing a little raidy raid. Take the hat off before I get too warm. But it's so soft and so warm. And so big. Very large. A very large Hello Kitty hat.
Not a hat, it's a foot warmer.
It's not a foot warmer. You're not putting your feet in this.
Feet at the same time.
No, it fits my head. Sky! Have fun, Jam. Thank you for the lurk. I jumped into Sky not long ago, and I forgot everything I know about that game. Granted, I only played it the one time. Alright, let me take this sweater off of my lap. I only played it the one time, but y'all were really helpful in teaching me how to play. But I got in there and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've forgotten how to play. When did we play that? Like in October? Been a while. Alright, should we see if we have any friends streaming? So I think I'm ready to go do some stretches and work out the kinks in my shoulder. I might want to make some more Suno songs. I think I need some fresh songs. If y'all have any recommendations about song topics, I'm all for it. Let me see, how many credits do I have? I have a lot because at the beginning of the month I forgot to cancel. So I got more credits. I have 2,400 credits. So yeah. So I need to figure out things to put into song. I like to come up with ideas and sort of write a story or something like that, and then tweak it and turn it into a song. I'm not real good at writing them into lyrics. I'm okay with writing them into poems, or like stream of consciousness even. And then I can use ChatGPT to help me put it into song format and then tweak it from there. But all of these songs that I play on stream, I use it because it's copyright free and I don't get dinged for it, and I don't have to try to figure out how to make my VODs not have the music recorded. Alright, let me go see what's going on Twitch. I know Ginger's live playing Minecraft, and it is her birthday. Petty's playing Repo. Dizzy's playing Blueprints. Oh, Chris is playing Dead by Daylight. I don't do horror. I don't know what Repo is. Yeah, but I don't know if I even want to go into that game.
No, you don't want to watch it.
Is it a horror game?
No, it's not a horror game.
Alright, let's go look at Makers and Crafting. We can meet another Makers and Crafting. Oh, we can go actually look at the Creator Club.
I guess technically it's a horror game, but it's a cooperative horror game.
Let's look at the Twitch Creator Club artists and makers.
Repo is like the players against the monsters trying to collect them.
Okay.
There's a few jump scares.
No, I just see friends playing it, and I don't go. Most of my friends know that I will not raid into their stream if they're playing like Dead by Daylight or a horror game. I don't know what Repo is, so I don't know that I want to go jump into a Repo stream.
Yeah, it's technically considered, I guess, a cooperative.
Okay. I'm just looking for somebody creating. A lot of the Creator Club people are playing games. Digital art. Leatherworking. Digital art. And paleo. We go see Tatter. She's tatting and playing ducks. Let's see, there's Shan Chan. She's doing digital art. Okay, that time I might want a guide. Yeah. I have a hard time with VTubers. It's just I have nothing against them. They just kind of creep me out a little bit sometimes. There are some that are really cute. Like Floral's got a really adorable VTuber. But it looks like her, so I'm okay with that. Okay, I will go look at category then. Makers and Crafting. Makers and Crafting has a new little splash logo, doesn't it? It's really cute. Chill and cozy knitting stream. We could go to a knitting stream.
Schedule says 11 p.m.
Oh, I'm not staying on till 11. Anybody crocheting? Well, there's me. Started following a VTuber who switched. Yeah, no. I'm a big fat no on that. I don't get squicked by bugs unless it's a cockroach. Oh, nope, nope. 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 I don't mind some pingtubers and VTubers, but I like the ones that look like you. Like Florals looks like her. But I get the days where you don't want to be on cam. But the ones that look like the big boobed cartoons and the scantily clad like anime, I can't. I can't. I can't. And a cockroach, I'd be noping right out of there. I'm gonna nope the heck right out. What?
How about a cockroach with big boobs?
No, that's even worse. All right, Amu Blue does not have a face cam, but I don't mind that when there's crafting happening and she's doing something really cute. I think I know where we're gonna go. Let me make sure it's not like subs only or followers only, because that drives me up a wall. Knitter, crocheter, spinner, weaver, and wood carver kind of do all sorts of things. Love making tiny knitted animals and things they can wear, as well as fiber tools. I love to talk about crafting, food, and maybe a bit of Japanese pro wrestling. That's an interesting combination. No, Jem, I'm with you. I'm 1,000% with you. You put a cockroach on my screen, I'm gonna nope right the heck out. Can't. Can't. You want to be a butterfly? That's fine. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not be a cockroach on my screen.
How about a cockroach with butterfly wings?
No. Cockroach with butterfly wings. No. What was that movie? Joe's Apartment? I couldn't even watch that. No. Pig fat. No. No, 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 no. There's your ASL sign of the day. No. 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 Bugs. Ew. No.
Cockroach in a Hello Kitty outfit.
I'm not even gonna let that happen. Ladybug, butterfly, pretty dragonfly. No. No cockroaches. Just pretty things. Pretty little things. I know who we're gonna go see. This person seems okay. I mean, I don't have her sound on or anything, but I like the vibe of her about me. Amu, I'm a fiber artist. Be kind, no racism, homophobia, or transphobia. Hate is not welcome here. Keep chat positive. Craft a snack and relax. This Floral! I summoned her. I summoned her. I summoned Floral, y'all. Floral, we were just talking about how there's a good way and a bad way to have a VTuber. And I was positively complimenting your VTuber because it looks like you. We were hating on... Jem said there was somebody who had a VTuber who switched to a cockroach. I'm like, I'm gonna nope the fuck right out. Yours is tasteful and cute and it looks like you. So I was talking about how I love yours. Thanks, Rainbow. How I love yours. Like when you want a no cam day, yours is amazing. And it looks like you. You put a cockroach on my screen? No, thank you. No. Oh, Sprinks did it. Aw. Love that. Love that. Yours is one of the very few that I like. I like the ones that look reasonably like the streamer. Like the weird anime ones I struggle with. I struggle with the ones that look anime or the big titty ones, or you know. I want tasteful, I want cute, I want sweet. I want it to look a little like the human. Oh, he's making you a summer one. He added your tattoos. Yeah. See, Florals is great. Probably among my favorite VTubers. See, when I'm looking for somebody to raid out to, I'm very selective on if I pick a VTuber, and I have a hard time with it. And it's my own hang-up. I don't have anything against anybody's choices of what they want on their stream, but you put a cockroach on my screen, I'm gonna nope right out of there. Yeah, I'm done. Unfollow, walk right away. This is why I go into a stream prior to raiding in. Yes, please do, because Springs did a great job. Yours is beautiful. And I've seen some really cute ones. I mean, even Moon had a really cute one for a while. It looked like it was in a waitress outfit. I really liked that one. I still have a hard time with some of them, but Sky Morgana is playing Sky right now. Yeah, I'm going to try to stick with my category for the moment, which is makers and crafting. I tend to really want to stick with the vibe of what I'm currently doing, unless I can't find somebody in my category, and then I'm open to suggestions. I also do have a Guide the Raid channel point feature. But right now, I think we're going to go see Amu Blue. She is knitting adorable little critters. And I'm really impressed with this knitting. And she's double point needling it. And yeah, it's adorable. So I think this is where we're going to go. So Jim, if you want to hang out and just join us for the raid, when are you streaming, Floral? When are you streaming next? Hethwin is streaming tomorrow at noon Eastern Time. It is her finale for her St. Jude charity stream month. So if you are around between the hours of noon and 6 Eastern Time, please pop into Hethwin's stream. And Floral always has good times on her, well, I won't say always, because she was ill once, and I know she did not have a good time there. Your car... Wait, car ran away or cat ran away? Because I read cat, but then I saw car, so I want to make sure. Your cat, that's even worse than your car running away. Alright, I will keep an eye out for you. I hope everything goes better for you, because that sounds not fun. And exes who give you grief, causing you issues, I'll take them out. I'll fight a bitch. I will. But we're gonna go raid out to Moo Blue. Who is doing some really stinking adorable knitting right now. So if you are lurking and you can hear me, I would absolutely adore it if you could grab a raid message. If you're on mobile and you have any issues with these raid messages, please let me know and I will fix them. Mobile tends to hate double emotes, and my automatic raid messages have double emotes. But I can update them if you need me to. Yeah, I don't let anybody mess with my friends. We have a Floral to fix. We love Floral. People messing with my friends will go and catch these paws. Paws up. Hentai says so. We're on our way. We're on our way.
And posted a graphic on your emote potential.
Uh-oh.
Chat.
I have new emotes coming, y'all. I'm on a wait list, but K-Enigmatic is gonna do some emotes for me. I'm so excited. Emote potential. Oh, no! What are you doing to me?
Show the nice people.
No! 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 I'm gonna be divorced real soon, y'all. Real soon. There's a graphic in emote potential on my Discord. No, I'm not gonna be divorced. I'm gonna be widowed. I'm not putting that up on my screen. Does that actually work? Oh, it did work. Oh no. No. Let's get ready to raid out, y'all. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me and keeping me company. It's been a fun stream. I'm so glad we were able to just chill and chat and craft and crochet a bit. Join me tomorrow in Hathawin stream, 12 o'clock Eastern time. I will not be streaming again until I come back from this trip, so after the 9th. But I will post a schedule once I am back from this trip. Maybe I'll do like one like the day after I come back once I've slept, etc. But I'm not going to make any advanced plans until I get home. I'm sailing from the 2nd to the 6th, but I'm not getting home until very, very late on the 6th. Probably the 7th. It'll be after midnight. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me today. If you haven't grabbed your raid messages, that's the one for subscribers. Scroll up a little and you'll see the ones for subs or for followers, and we are going to get ready to raid Amu Blue. If you're lurking, you want to come out for a raid, we'd love it if you did. Spread some love. Even if you can't stay and hang out, drop your raid message and go. That's fine. The more love we spread, the happier the communities can be. I appreciate y'all so much. Let's get ready to raid out with my outro, and I will catch y'all soon. Stay tuned in the Discord. I will post my comings and goings and lots of travel pictures. Appreciate y'all being here. I love you so much. Bye.
The lights fade low, but the vibes stay bright. Laughs still echo from a cozy night. Games and crafts, jokes and snacks. Chat brought love, yeah, we gave it right back. Coffee's gone, but the hype remains. Tea and cocoa fuel the game. Subs follows, raids on my grateful hearts. We're flying high. Thanks for coming, thanks for the fun. Dancing out till the next one. Lurkers, chatters, fam unite. Speckled streams shine so bright. We built a world, one pixel, one stitch. Craft and dreams, no glitch in the mix.